What is up, everybody? Welcome back. It's the Mac here, and today we have another Siege weekend going on. As you can see by the title of today's video and in the thumbnail, we are in charge of scouting their trap islands. Specifically, we're going to be hitting their athletic as well as their Family Guy islands. One point of not great news, though, is my background audio did not get recorded for the game, so that is unfortunate, but I will be throwing in some background music for you. And you probably won't even notice, but I'm going to dip my toes into some athletic action as well as into their Family Guy island and see what they got going on. So let's first just jump right in and start hitting their athletic. It's got a bunch of PCs and a bunch of cards that do gas. They look random, but they do gas. So if I need to place one of them first, I can place that and they will start gassing up their first slot, just to break down a wall if I need to, if it's a wall of PCs. I'm not quite sure if that's what they're running, but we will find out. So let's get going. Attack number 1. We are hitting Jimbuck 2, who does not have a 35 card deck. So that's actually immediately very good for us. So that's why I'm not playing my gas here. Don't really need it because we can just build out until we get to the end, which is a little boring. But if that's the way it be, that's the way it be. Typically trap islands are just a lot of PCs, so that's what we bring to the table as well. Oh, I'm just kind of staring at the screen. I could have just clicked skip. But since I think this will just be a wall of PCs, we'll kind of just scoot it to the next one real quick, and I will meet you at the end of this battle. Well, hey guys, welcome back. I know it's not completely over yet, but we are just at the tail end where our cheer all is going to start hitting them. We pull another Abelard, which that is perfect. We can just throw down a ceramics gene. Maybe it'll get some craze going. It's not really going to matter, because we are on the outside and we are taking it. Super clean. Not too difficult. That is what I would probably expect from most decks on athletic. But really the issue comes down to if it's a 35 card deck. But let's jump right in and check out another person on this island. See what they got. Okay, so we had Jim Buck. Now we have Ace 190. So they will sleep for one turn. They will gas this card. A little annoying, but not too awful. Okay, so they're gonna combo, it looks like. Try to do bodybuilding stand. Yep, they do bodybuilding stand. So this gets gassed for a little bit. It's not end of the world. We'll go ahead and set up 2 more one-man bands. And then what we'll do is get 2 Abelards down and it'll start healing. Actually, this works out perfectly because now we're way outside of it. And yeah, now they'll start healing our first couple slots as well as cheering down the line. So there is no longer any threat whatsoever. And we will finish it here in just a second. Guess let's play one-man band. Doesn't really matter. They are not breaking through. And just to take note of what they have, they got some Derby Brawling, Luan, which is what they let out with, which is a good card, CM1, and some other kind of random PCs, CM1, CM2, but also CM5 Bodybuilding Stand. And some PK, a little bit more Derby Brawling, nothing too crazy. And we should be able to take it right here. Very, very nice. That is 2 people scouted on their athletic island. So let's get right back in and try to find a 3rd and a 4th. Do we hit Jim again? We do hit Jim again. I was like pre-reading that somehow, just somehow knowing it was going to be Jim again. We could just go ahead and gas the first slot to save some time and then do one-man band. But the only thing is we don't have multiple one-man bands, so could be a little risky. But I guess this does have bunker, so it's not really that risky. We'll just go ahead and gas the first slot. Yep, so now it's gassed. And it will go down. Since they shouldn't be really healing up. We do have the issue of only having 2 one-man bands. But I guess we can just play anything. It won't really matter. Actually, it's probably just best that we play Chris because it has Cripple All. So that is one downside of running with a bunch of gas cards. But it's not really a huge problem. I mean, Chris has some Cripple All, so that helps out. We should have enough Shield All. Oh, he can combo there. We do not need that. We'll just take, I guess, Reluctance, not too bad. Again, we're not really drawn into a lot of one-man bands, but there we go. We should be able to cripple down that. Just make sure. Yeah, he did not get up off the ground, so that's good. Father Archer's really good. Wish I had more of those. So there we go. That slot just burnt out. So I guess technically we're only going to get one slot out one step faster. Is this going down? Not really. So I guess I will just meet you at the end in a bit here. See you in a few. Hey, we're back. Would you look at that? And we will just hit a skip. Oh, they survived by one. But we're way extended out past them. That's not a problem at all. Not even for a second. And we take the win. We do have another island to scout, but we haven't seen everybody yet on this island. So we're going to go ahead and give it another poke. We need Broski and Andrew. Need to run into them still. Well, here's Broski. And he's starting out with an item card, which isn't too strong, considering that means it'll probably combo. Okay, it's Pool Shark. That's not bad. The punch is good. But now we are kind of a slot out ahead. We do need to get our shield up because that punch is hitting that first slot. Alright, now we're kind of good here. It's healing up a little bit at a time. Okay, that does do payback. We can actually just go ahead and do Abelard. They're not really crippling us down, which is important to note as well. We'll just do Abelard into Ceramics Gene into one-man band. So Ceramics will actually get a little bit more attack going, but they actually just lost their third slot. And that's not really too much of an issue. So they have some PCs, a lot of punch, and looks like hijack and some bodyguard, a little bit of payback. So they're trying to play a defensive athletic, which is okay, but it typically won't beat out PC spam. So that's 4 wins. Now let's check out if we can get the last guy. Did we pick him up? We don't. We get Ace 190, who is all PCs here. We could start with Chris, but since that will start crazing and potentially it could play PK, it's not worth it. Yeah, if it played PK, that first slot could get out of control. Not worth doing that at all. Hopefully they combo. It'll just save us some time. Yeah, there we go. Combo again. Very nice. Saves us a lot of time, actually. They are crippling us down, so we need to draw into an Abelard. And then we will officially be able to get off the ground. Well, there we go. I was going to say, if we don't draw it here in a second, then I will have to bring you back. But looks like we'll start chipping away here in just a second. And they have all their different PCs they have going on. We'll throw out our Ceramics Gene just for fun. And we should be taking it in just a second here. And there we go. Looking super good. Not too many issues on this island. So I believe that's 5 attacks on that island. So unfortunately, I didn't get to run into this guy. So we didn't get a full scout, but we kind of got a partial scout. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. We're going to get another 5 attacks on their Family Guy island. And we're going to use the same deck. Just because it really hasn't done us any wrong. Technically, they all ran 25 card decks, so I could just ditch the gas cards out of here, realistically. And I might do that. I'll just tweak it real quick and we'll jump right back. Alright, we are back, and I just removed 2 of the gas cards just because why not, and added an Abelard, and added another one-man band. So let's jump into their Family Guy island. See what they have going on here. They have a 25 card deck. That's already good for us. That means they can't deck us out. Okay, they are doing payback here. That is pretty strong as far as against one-man band, it is pretty strong. But we should be okay. That first slot will go down. But we'll build back up. Not a huge problem. We'll go ahead and play Pageant Singer Zap, because he'll have some built-in bunker. Then we'll play back to our one-man band. Yeah, they're not even crippling us, so he will heal himself up a little bit. Just a whole string of one-man bands here. We could combo, which is funny. Maybe we'll just play Kif. Combo, because why not? It'll get us a little extra attack. This deck is not meant to combo. That's just how it works out, I guess. So they are just playing some Stewie. Nothing really fancy there. We kind of just took off with it. Didn't really give it much time to think. But that was Dominic. So let's take another look at the other three, if we can pick them up. Okay, we have Tom here. 25 card deck, Addicted, Family Guy, so probably Lois. I'm gonna say Lois and Stewie. Stewie's is pretty strong against one-man band because of the punch. Choplift Addict is not strong against us at all because we just hijack anything they have going on. And yeah, we are most likely going to run away with this one. We've got Abelard, so we will play Abelard. He's pretty chill. We will get our Cheer All going. They are just doing a lot of Shoplift Addict. Yep, and they just played out. So I guess we can take, really none of these are great. We can take Kif. I guess he has more cheer, so we'll save him. We'll just play Pageant Zap. See if they combo again. Actually, now we'll take our Elephant Seal for more cheer all down the line. And it took out a slot next to it, so that's really good. But there we go. Finish that one. So an Addicted Family Guy deck. That is what, who was that? Tom. So that's what Tom had. So we have two more people we can potentially get. Vipreel and Justin. Let's jump back in. 25 cards, another great sign. It does have payback, so that is a detriment to one-man band. And as well as some punch, so that can stack up pretty quick. But hopefully we can survive. I think we can. Even if a slot goes down, it's not end of the world. A Shoplift, we'll go ahead and play Abelard to get healing up. Yeah, that first slot will go down eventually. Let's see, is there enough payback for it here? Not quite yet. Let's see where Abelard heals. I'm just curious. It does get our first slot, but that's not going to save it. Yeah, Abelard's going to start cheering out at the end. Our first slot will go down. Not a problem. Let's keep healing back up. Our second slot will start taking damage. Payback is strong against one-man band. But one-man band keeps going anyways. As to quote the B movie, one-man band does not care what other cards think. It will do its job anyways. So there we go. So some Shoplift Addicts, some Dojo PCs. That was basically that deck. And we have one more person we can try to get. See if we do. Nope, not yet. We get Dominic here. And they are doing Mike Poloski. And some Stewie. We didn't pull any of our gas at the beginning, which is not a huge deal, since they'll probably combo. Not going to have much issue. That payback will start wearing at us. We can try to get a healer. We don't really have our healers in this deck because they're not super necessary. And we're just hijacking all that cheer that they have going on. We can play Kif just for fun. They're taking some damage down there. Ceramics Gene, if it doesn't get crippled down, it can help out as well. What does this do? 9? Nah, we'll just do one-man band. Okay, that slot went down. We'll just go ahead and do Pageant Zap. Ceramics Gene should be crazing up a little bit. And he is. And we should be taking it. So there's Dominic again. Not too shabby. Just kind of cruising right along. So we're doing pretty well. Nothing really threatening. So we can go into Family Guy one more time. And hopefully we can get Vipreel. Do we get them? We don't. So out of 5 attacks, we got 4 or 3 out of 4 on both there. Go ahead and just start stalling a little bit. We don't want gassed by Lord Griffin. We did not. So that's good. None of their cards are too threatening, really. Pretty sure they had combos, did they not? Well, they are healing. They aren't crippling. Oh, Crippletron is crippling us down a little bit. I'm pretty sure they had some combos. Yeah, they got the payback there. But it's 25 cards nonetheless, so we're not in a rush. Did they just combo? They did. We'll throw Abelard down, then throw One Man Band down, then Abelard. Little alternating. Make sure, yep. Yeah, it's going to start chipping away at the health real quick with all this cheer all on the outside. Do a ceramics gene, might as well. And I believe we are taking it right here. Let's see. There it goes. 42 attack at the end, and Gene takes it down. Very, very nice. That was a clean scouting, one-man band carrying all the work, of course. So that was their athletic island. That was their Family Guy island. So not too shabby overall. Glad I got some good scouting in. Thankfully, I didn't take any losses, so it really wasn't anything too crazy. I think the most surprising thing is they didn't really have as many PCs as I thought, but kind of some combos mixed in, which makes it a little easier for one-man band. So we'll take it. Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in for this Siege weekend, and I will catch you in Monday's video with the Jimmy Jr. Melee. See you then. Peace.